Hello and welcome back. During the downtime, Jackalor had a thingamajiggy. So, while you were up above ground, glorious things were happening. You were escorting the shovelheads out in ones and twos to take them out hunting. Well, you made sure that you weren't ambushed and shut down. So, during one of those excursions, like I said, something happened. Well, Morik, I need, what was it, Ilron? Or Lyron? Lyron. I need Lyron to roll perception alertness.
This is going to determine the outcome of the entire game. Difficulty 6.
Yes, and Jackalor, I want you to oppose this with your dex stealth at 8. Because you're not trying to be stealthy, you're trying to be fast. Yes, this is your only chance now. If he botches, this fixes everything.
Unlikely.
He did just jinx himself. There's a good chance.
No fucking chance.
You don't even notice he was gone.
A shadow. I am but a shadow in the night.
Jackalor, roll wits. At 6.
Okay. Nope.
For some reason you look over and oh, but that's right, you shifted out of that. Well, you haven't noticed that your clothing is ripped. So he just comes walking around a corner from patrolling around the place, and for some reason his clothing is busted up.
Who, Jaggalers?
Yep.
Ron just stares at his clothing. He doesn't really say anything.
Yes.
You need to be careful in these sewers.
We're not in the sewers.
Oh, we're not? Where are we at?
You are
We're
above the ground
above the
hunting, but, well, his clothing was pretty rough as is. It was burnt, ripped, torn. It just looks like it has finished disintegrating now.
Yeah, my character actually wouldn't say anything. He'd just stare at it.
Yes, I need to get new clothes. What about it? You don't look much better yourself.
I look better than you. Yeah, respect your elders.
One of the
pretty sure
gargoyles
more than
calls
you.
over, guys, I think he's dying. I should have stopped at some point, right?
I checked the body. Perception medicine, I think.
Sure.
That's 10 dice. Difficulty.
For you, 6 at most.
Does anatomy count for this?
I think
don't
that
think
would be
so.
more like first aid for this.
Okay.
Um,
I think I did it.
he seems bad, but he should last at least another 3 or 4 hours. You could just put him somewhere where he's likely to be seen, and someone will probably just call an ambulance and he'll be fine.
Yeah, perhaps fix the wounds.
Or you could snap his neck right now.
Let me check something.
Demi, random street bums get a spread of 2, 4, 5 for attributes, and for abilities they get 5, 6, and 8. As in they're wimps. If you
Yeah, that
deliberately
fucking
pick
sucks.
under, like, I might just start giving them subpar stats if you deliberately pick subpar servants.
That's why I said no. Just net.
I know, I'm horrible.
He's probably going to be fine. Right.
Probably,
Like, he's
if he
not
gets
going to
medical attention. But people will know that he has lost a lot of blood in some way. If they figure out what's wrong with him in time. Okay. Aaron?
Okay.
The corpse dude is nowhere to be seen. He seems to have wandered off. I'm assuming you're obfuscating Val.
Yeah.
Can I roll my Auspex to see if he's still around or something?
Sure. Well, Morik, what is your obfuscate
Do I have
level?
more Auspex than him? Oops.
What is my what?
What is your obfuscate level?
Yeah.
2.
I rolled the right difficulty. Oops.
Then I need your wit stealth at 7 to see if Jackalor can pierce through your obfuscate.
And no, I'm not trying to point him out or anything, so shouldn't break it completely.
Lyron, you see the Zamiti's eyes just snap up and track you as you go.
I really need to get better at this.
Yeah, you kind of do.
Anyway,
After
so no, he's
the
around.
well, the rest of the hunt goes without consequence, and something else that happened during downtime. Baltimore called the elders to report what has happened and to look for any info they might have on where Wolfgang might have set up his forward base. Unfortunately, it does not seem like they have much information because you know the packs in Toluca. They're not up to par. And they haven't reported anything in particular from Toluca. And as for here, well, you're the pack handling Rome. And if you don't know, then you know.
Too bad.
Yes. Now, if you
Okay.
have, they might be able to use Spirit's Touch and similar powers on any objects which you might recover, if you wished. Or you could do that yourself,
Yeah.
of
I could roll
course.
Spirit's Touch myself if you wanted to. Like, is there any items that we took from there that I could use Spirit's Touch on reason?
I really wish Jackler hasn't wasted all of his dice on me.
Jesus Christ, Valmoric. That mic.
I'll stop.
Just try to figure it out. Take a look at your bloody settings.
Can I roll, like, the Spirit's Touch on the guns or something?
You can.
And what
Do you want to?
What difficulty would it be?
Which gun are you rolling it on? There
Like,
are
the automatic
some
guns that they had?
there are some large SMGs which were recovered. You have 2 assault rifles from the stormtroopers. I'll let you even have 1 unused clip of incendiary ammo, that is, sorry. And you do have the gun that Bozinski acquired somewhere.
I'd like to roll it on the on one of the, like, would the difficulty be lower for the ammo or for the gun assault rifle?
The gun has probably been with them for longer. Ammo is just something you use and then it's gone.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, I'll be rolling on the gun, on the assault rifle.
And which one? From-
The one that we recovered from stormtroopers.
Okay.
Perception, empathy, right?
Yes. I'm thinking of difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with 7. Let's go with 7.
It's okay.
You don't have discipline aptitude for this, do you?
No, I don't. This is
Okay.
discipline property is only for the institute.
Yeah. You pick up a lot of feelings of pride and discipline. This is the gun of someone who
Megan.
was proud to be part of something greater. And you get a feeling of this almost ceremonial feel, like someone who was part of a cult or a secret society, and who has been working long and hard to move up through the ranks of that secret society.
His life was snuffed out by us. Anyway.
Yeah, you just get this impression of almost like a warrior cult, very heavy on the honor and ceremony of it.
Okay. So, can I... Yes, very funny, Demi. Can I roll on the other automatic rifle that we got from the stormtroopers?
Okay, but since these are pretty similar, I will increase the difficulty to 8, since this is essentially a second attempt on the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it did. Try speaking again, Val.
I can't hear anything. Okay, so I got nothing from that since I just rolled a 10. And two ones.
Last time, you were attacked during the day, Bacon. You are down to 8 cops and 4 shovel heads. 2 of them yours. 2 of them Baldamore's. Okay, so you don't really get anything from it. It just... all the impressions are starting to bleed together in your head from these 2 guns. Do you want to try Spirit's Touch on something else?
If I had done it on the corpses, just the time was a bit too constrained at the time. Oh well.
Well, there's still Demi's rifle.
Fucking sure, I'll try it on the Demis rifle. What do I
Okay,
get from Demis rifle? Okay.
roll at 8, since it's been a while since people have really handled it.
Damn it, Jackal, you
I get
failed.
nothing.
You feel pride and love, almost as if this rifle was dear to someone, almost as if it had a name even, as if...
So fucking that's nothing at all.
No, just Buzinski's love for his firearm.
So
Hey,
a scrub lobbing a fucking gun. Okay.
You know, you
Can you
can
hear me
try
now?
it again. Yeah, we can. It
Yes, we
actually
can.
sounds better. You can try it again
Okay.
on the Stormtroopers rifles at 9.
Yeah, no.
I mean, what could go
I
wrong?
could roll at the... What would be the difficulty for the ammo?
That would be a 9 as well.
Shit. They're all
Roll for
9
something
now.
other than a fucking
Big-
gun, you dumbass.
Because ammo, really, it's something they would have probably just been handed out before the mission, and that's it.
True.
They might, Demi,
Did we
but...
get damage? Did we get any armor from them?
No. You just grabbed the guns and went. At this point, you don't even have access to the bodies anymore. It's been days.
Yeah. We got lots and lots of like legal stuff from the evidence locker or room.
Yes, you did, but that is essentially stuffed in Valmoric's hearse and the van, waiting for when you decide to ditch this town. That's the bottled background dots that you have for taking back to Toluca.
Yeah. I love how I just have a hearse filled with cocaine.
Well, more like a coffin.
Coffin filled with cocaine.
Whoa, that's a lot of cocaine.
That is a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
a lot,
cocaine.
okay.
Well, there's
So
money,
let's-
there's some
I'm gonna sleep
jewelry.
now.
You sleep in the sewers with the rest of them.
Yeah.
I'll sleep. I'll soak my body in the cocaine.
Oh
You don't
my
get to do
God.
that. I would fucking throw you out of the fucking sewers if you tried to do that.
Calm down, Jack. Jesus Christ, man. I was just making a joke. Fuck.
Like, no, I don't want your corpse in the
Okay,
fucking
so-
cocaine.
3 or 4 days pass, and everyone is able to heal up their aggravated damage, including the shovelheads. And the shovelheads have been fully bound at this point, I would say, to their respective sires. So the 2 La Sombre are bound to Michael, and the 2 Gargoyles are bound to Baltimore.
Mhm.
And Baltimore will have explained what he thinks about doing next. First of all, he intends, after we're finished healing, to start changing bases of operation every 3 or so days, at most. And
I'd suggest every 2 days, but like,
shush, or do you want me to smack you?
just a suggestion.
Baltimore takes a step forward, raises his fist.
Like, nothing you care about.
So I need to find a new base immediately.
I think Jackalor just muttered after Baltimore already
No, I
raised
just
his
said
fist.
nothing. Like, nothing you need to care about, of course. Just my opinion.
He's
So what you're
smacking
saying
you.
is we need to find a new base.
Because that's what he would do. You know he would do that.
I'm not sure at this point.
Shut the fuck up, Jack.
He let me do things that Baltimore would do, so roll to see if you can soak some of the bashing. You
Yeah,
still
I
take a
take
point
1
of
point of
bashing.
You
Like-
cuck.
Says you, bitch.
What'd you call Baltimore?
No, I said to Valmoric, not to Baltimore. Said that out of
Okay,
character.
in terms of the plan, Baltimore had several things he wanted to consider doing, and he will leave it up to you to voice your ideas as to which of these is the best. Option number 1. You go down in the sewers and you smoke the Nosferatu out. There might be a lot of traps in there. There might be a lot of ambushes in there. But if you get rid of them, that will really fuck over the Nosferatu's control of this city, might completely fuck over the prince, and will make this place more likely to be taken over by Wolfgang, but will give him a lot less to work with on this side. Alternatively, you could try and smoke out some of the other clans, but that will probably take more time if you want to get rid of enough of them to make this city break, and will give Wolfgang more time to actually move in some heavy artillery. And he also wanted to do some either grab and interrogate stuff where you gather information by just abducting people, or alternatively just scorch this whole city. Just attack, slash everything, torch everything, just scorch earth the whole place. In general terms.
Nosferatu.
Like, do we know in general where the territories are?
You do.
Of the
Baltimore
different
has a map with some marks on it for the various clans, so you
Like,
have
can we
some idea.
switch to the actual map now?
Sure. Yes, we can.
I vote for the Nosferatu because I'm sure that's not going to end badly.
Like, the real question is Baltimore going to be with us when fighting?
Yes, he gave me permission. He even said it's okay if I get Baltimore killed.
Please don't do that.
I don't want to get Baltimore killed, is the problem. Like, if we can do the same thing as we did when we were traveling through the sewers, I'm checking things out and Baltimore's soaking up hits. Like, is that a thing we can do?
You would have to be moving pretty close to the front, so there's a chance you'll get in some of the blasts.
Mm-hmm.
Take the risk, you cuck.
So, do we roll our blood pool now?
Yes, yes, you should. Those of you, namely Demi, who are recovering aggravated damage, give me 1d10 plus 3, the rest of you plus 5. Because you have had plenty. Ah, scrub.
So, what, I get 5 blood?
Yep, that's what you start
Fucking
with.
goddamn it!
So, do you still want to storm the Nosferatu Barrens? Baltimore can
Do it,
Can I
bitch.
hunt?
Baltimore can try and lead you towards them, probably, but
Does
Well.
that include the stuff I spent on healing the bashing?
oh no, you lose another point for talking back to Baltimore.
Fuck you.
Chris, what does my comment say?
These
But
Nosferatu
yeah,
are strong enough to rule a city, and they're confident enough bringing people into the top levels of their sewers, probably with guides. You're not sure if you have enough cannon fodder to actually do this, and you're not entirely sure if letting Baltimore take the lead and potentially losing him is a good idea. There might be some powerful Nosferatu down there.
All right. What's another clan we can attack? What about the gang roll? They're totally not terrifying.
Like, we could attack the Ventru.
Except Baltimore made a deal with them for them to fuck off,
yeah.
which,
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's
they didn't actually agree to anything, but they were thinking about leaving, and Baltimore isn't sure if. Well, if they are gonna leave on their own, then actually attacking them might be a waste. Doing something that
What
will
about the
shake the
Bruja?
city might be, a good idea.
What about the Toreador?
The Toreador promised to leave already, so if there are any left, it's probably not very many. The Primogen made a deal to just take her clan and leave. She didn't want to risk their lives for the Nosferatu.
So it's essentially either the Bruja or the Nosferatu.
I mean, you could go after the
What the-
Malkavians, right?
Yeah,
We could
No.
go
I
after
think we
the
should go for the
Malkavians.
Malkavians. That's
We
smart
should go
idea.
after the Malkavians.
So, the Bruja or the Nosferatu. Did I manage to, on this session that I was out, to get level 3 of Denigration?
You have had enough downtime at this point, so you can level it up.
Oh, so now I'm half decent at combat. Good.
Yes, yes.
Question.
Uh,
Can we hunt before we do this?
Sure, if you want. Hell, you can hunt like 4 or 5 times. I'm sure it won't attract any attention to you.
Yeah,
I
but
suggest
like,
we move base.
okay, one question right now in terms of this healing, what happened. So Jackler said we healed out all the damage.
Yes, you specifically took 4 days off to heal all the damage on you and the shovelhead, so you would have full strength.
Okay, and just asking this roll for blood. Is that how much blood we are at now, or how much
Yes.
we, just...
How much you
Okay.
have after the whole healing and trying to hunt without fucking up with the healing process and the whole thing.
Right.
like,
I like...
considering I would be pretty sure. Would I know who? Would I be aware of how low we are on blood, all of us?
You could ask, but you know your low. You don't necessarily know their blood pools.
Yeah, but like I've been the one who's been giving everyone blood, like hunting for them and stuff.
My character's impatient, so he's gonna keep suggesting we attack the Bruja as soon as possible.
You have been escorting the shovelheads. The Asamite has Obfuscate and Auspex and Celerity. She has been hunting on her own.
Hmm.
She doesn't need hand-holding.
Well, she was at multiple dots of aggravated earlier, so.
Yes, which is why she didn't have the duty of babysitting the little guys like you did. Because she just needed to focus on healing herself.
But yeah, like I would be for hunting first and then going attacking either the Bruja or the Malkavians.
Yeah, I'd like to be hunting as well because I'm low on fucker's blood.
Okay. Laren, your common
You should roll for
sense
Valdemar
kicks
as
in.
well.
Um,
I didn't hear anything you just said.
your common sense kicks in. You realize that there is no mark for Malkavian on the map, and you wonder how you're gonna find them if you go for the Malkavians.
Yeah, my character keeps suggesting Bruja.
Yeah.
Just asking, do we know like what kind of part the Bruja are? Is that like more downtown or is that suburban over there?
That's more suburban, slummy kind of area. The usual gangbanger
What are
territory
these
they
marks
take.
again? What are these marks again? I can't remember.
That's the
This-
territory where the caitiff are allowed to actually hunt and exist.
We could try
Man,
recruiting the
caitiff.
caitiff.
We could.
Why? Why?
Wait, hunt a caitiff or?
Recruit the caitiff.
You
Oh,
could
yeah,
try
recruit.
that.
We could try. I mean, the Camarilla has been basically just putting them in a zone and oppressing them, right?
I mean, the prince
Yeah.
allows them to exist. He has been extremely generous. Right?
True, but what if we promised them that they could hunt wherever they want?
They
If
just
we
have
say
to
that
be
it could
members
be-
of the pack, right?
Yeah.
They will have the
They
full
just
rights
do
of
the Valkyrie
the
and
vampire.
do the Valkyrie and join the Sabbat. It's that easy. They're no pander.
I just can't remember. Wasn't it that Sabbat, a lot of Sabbat members hate the Thin Bloods because of the coming apocalypse or whatever because of them?
No, that's the Camarilla.
Yeah.
Ah.
There are a lot of Camarilla cities that just kill them outright. Which is why this prince is actually pretty generous in those terms. Because he doesn't do that.
We're promising them is freedom. Totally, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need
but
to hunt.
we
I am
could be
confused.
recruiting them, but we might be able to
Why?
recruit them easier if we deal with a potential threat of Bruja.
Guys, don't forget that they probably follow the idealization of "don't bite the hand that feeds you, you fuck."
Uh,
Yeah,
If
but
you
they're
could-
fucking.
you don't know anything about them. And you, Morik, would realize that, well, from what you've heard with I'm assuming at least your pack talks to each other on occasion, that, well, there's a lot of them apparently in Rome according to Sabbat intelligence, and if they could be put on your side, that could give you a powerful advantage, even if you don't recruit all of them. If you could pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whatever-
I'm just gonna ask this: does anybody here have a lot of charisma?
I have extremely good manipulation.
Yeah,
I
same
have
here.
good manipulation, but I have no fucking leadership or subterfuge.
I mean, Bacon can
I
pull
think
off
that-
7 dice in charisma leadership.
And I
Yeah.
think that my specialization would apply in this case, right?
Which specialization is that? Remind me.
Friendly. Oh,
Yeah.
we are totally going to help you. We are the
You
good
could-
guys.
I mean,
Camarilla is
My
bad.
thing is that, yeah. But like, I'm going to suggest that if we're going to go and recruit them, we should have the priest do the recruiting because he's the one that knows the rituals and can actually teach others the rituals.
True.
That would take
So
a
they
lot
can actually
of
help.
training time.
I'm also persuasive.
Yeah, but like you can, would have to commit. We could like give them the Valkyrie by or a priest, but have them join their own packs and such or something. Essentially,
You could
to-
essentially form a pack with them and then call the elders and request a priest for them. You could do that.
Yeah.
If you found enough people to make a decent sized pack. say 5 of them, that would be enough for the Sabbat to probably send a junior priest over here.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good idea.
So
Just don't
I
tell them
think
they're
we're
a
all in
priest.
So I think we're
Also,
all
it's
in
not-
alignment that we go and go with the caitiffs right now.
Whatever.
But like, and it isn't nearly as
I'm-
blood intensive as combat, so we wouldn't need to hunt unless we actually started murdering people.
Unless it went south on you.
Yeah. They're just caitiff. We could totally murder all of them, right?
It depends on how much experience I've given individual caitiff.
Yes, that is true.
What does Baltimore think?
Baltimore would prefer to blitz this thing, but it could be a workable plan and could make a good distraction to further just destabilize the whole city. So, sure, if that's what you think is the best idea.
Is Epic working or something like that?
I'll be right back. I'll go with whatever the pack says.
Yeah, he was taking boons from them, if I remember correctly, like lots of them.
The prince is taking boons from everyone. That's how
Well, yeah,
princes
but
have a right to demand tribute.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know, Demi, if the prince has made a deal with them and promised them further concessions after this is over. But he might
Well,
have. It
that's-
would make a lot of sense for him to do that.
Yes. The difference
we
is
still-
not offering them concessions, we're offering them full membership rather than being second-tier citizens. They'll be just as good as the next person.
Uh, But here's the question: do they like a lot of thin bloods should still be high on humanity, right?
A lot of them will be young, so yes, they haven't had time to degenerate that much.
And like I'm pretty sure, like if the prince possibly did interact with them, would they really come to us as as we're bad guys and whatnot, and inhumane, basically?
Well, is the priest on humanity? I think he is.
He's not. That was
No.
Star.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that was incompetent one. This one is a good priest.
So the question is, are they willing to even join us in the first place, or was there something probably pre-ordered beforehand?
You don't know. You never
Because
sent anyone
here-
into the Elysium to actually talk and spy on people. You don't know these things that are common knowledge in Rome.
And here's the other thing, like, we might think of them as weaklings since they're tin bloods, but let's not forget if they have even the slightest bit of guns, that could hurt. And if they do try to go against us.
They pull out rocket launchers. Bad choice, bitch.
I don't know, what do you guys think? What do you guys want to do?
They have potence and celerity. They do the Quake thing with rocket launchers or just jump around and shoot rockets at you.
I'm okay with whatever, either the Bruja or the Caitiff.
If you go after the Bruja, that could mean a pretty serious brawl. Depending on
Yeah.
how things go.
And I would really like to actually hunt a lot before we went to the Bruja. Like, we'd all have to be
Oh yeah, I'd also like to hunt before we actually even go to the boat, either the Caitiff or the fucking Bruja.
We probably only need to hunt once or twice at most.
It depends on the
For
fucking rule,
Caitiff.
yeah.
With the Bruja, I would want to be at full blood.
Yeah, me
Because
too.
then I
Is
can
there
only
any
let
way-
the guys die horribly.
Is there any way to both of them in this night?
Probably.
You can even split your forces and send a priest with his shovel heads to the Caitiff. I'm sure he won't die.
That's
No,
a bad
don't
idea.
kill me. We all go
If
together.
we go full force over there and just tell them to join us or die.
The cative.
Well, not
No.
join us or die, but
First, we do a peaceful speech saying that they will get freedom and rights, and if they refuse, we say, "Oh, we'll kill you."
We can't be oppressive to the catives because there's a large number of them.
But now, what we'd do if we were going to do this, we'd have to go there and tell them, hey, join us and we'll give you freedom. But if you don't join us, we'll go. And if they decide not to, we go and tell them that, okay, join us when we win then.
So essentially make sure that they're either neutral or
Friendly.
Or friendly. Yeah.
you could try and
That
do
works.
that. Keep in mind though that once you're in that territory, you still need to find them, because this is still a pretty big chunk of actual, territory. So you're gonna have to make some rolls to pick out vampiric auras and identify the vampires. And it is gonna take some time just to chase them down. And they're not gonna be clumped up most likely in one place. They're gonna have their own hiding holes. So you can try and catch one and put out the word that you would like to speak with them and to gather the troops, but then you're setting yourselves up
if
for
there's
an
a
ambush.
If there's a large amount of catives in like a single area, they probably have some sort of meeting spot of their own where they all get up.
Sure, you don't know where it is.
Yeah, but like we'd have to find one of them and ask them, like, lead us to get the rest of you together, because we have something to tell you.
Okay, he
Yes,
pulls
ask.
out a phone and speed dials Prince, or the new sheriff, like, beep.
You have
I can
acquired
totally,
friends.
I have enough aspects. I could probably hear them.
I have to dominate. I can probably just say, call the meeting with your friends. Don't tell everyone that is us. Just is an important thing, and we go there, and they don't not expect us.
You could do that. Concept functional priest for Bacon's character. You might as well just write up the bar in there.
Well, I think we should get the hunting out of the way first, since we're gonna hunt anyways. Well, I'm not,
Yeah.
but
Okay, so you want to take essentially one hunt?
Yes,
Depend.
I think so.
To be honest, I'm very low on blood. I'd take possibly delay myself, depending on if I'm able to find anybody or not.
Okay, let me roll. Well, it's up to you. How long do you wish to take? And after you split up, you come back to the meeting spot when you come back to the meeting spot. If you wish to delay further, the team will either have to end up waiting for you or will just assume you're dead and go without you.
So this is what time is it right now? This is basically a new day or new night or
Yes.
Early evening.
right. So how much do you want to take, Jack? Like an hour of hunting or?
How long would it take to do one roll?
Essentially a scene, like an hour.
Sure. So an hour. 3 rolling, Chris.
I'm rolling hunting for Baltimore.
Oh.
Oh, right. If we make... He has obfuscate, so I should reduce the
And
difficulty.
chameleon skin. Doesn't he always activate chameleon skin when he
I
goes hunting?
did,
Yeah, he did.
but I should roll it like 6. Let's call it a base of 8. But things like obvious... There we go, he's at full blood. He's ready for the party.
Okay then. What do we roll?
How do you wish to hunt? Something like with stealth. At 6 if you have obfuscate. Or at least 2. Will do.
Yes, I
Or
do. Shame I can't do dex.
something like
With
dex stealth.
dexterity. I can
I
roll
have more
dexterity.
dice with dex stealth. I think I'm gonna go for the dex stealth.
Can I do any hunt with social attributes like charisma, leadership, to?
Not with a passive enlightenment.
You can, it just will be like difficulty 9. But I'll let you roll charisma leadership, if you wish.
He has dominate as well. So.
That is true. In that case, give me a manipulation intimidation roll, I guess. At well, you do have the Path of Night, and you are trying to use a social thing, so you have to prevent them from immediately bolting. But difficulty 7, I guess. Well, actually, you
Yeah,
have a
it
lot of
makes sense.
dominate. Let's make it a 6. You have a lot of tools that you can use to fuck with people. So I guess that's everyone except Aaron rolling at 6. And Aaron, we're gonna handle you in a moment.
Okay.
Do I have to roll? I think I'm already full.
You don't have to roll, of course, but like.
Yeah, you don't have to, but you can if you want to.
I never asked this, but would an acute sense of sight help me find suitable targets when hunting?
It's with stealth, it's more like picking out the exact right moment. With Auspex and that, you have no problem picking out targets. It's figuring out when it's safe to grab them that's the problem. You know?
Yeah, okay.
Can I roll perception, like alertness for that?
To hunt safely.
Yeah.
Describe
we
to
can
me.
do.
Yeah, sorry. Demi, go ahead.
My bad. I wanted to ask, so we can do either wit stealth or dex stealth, right, for hunting?
With stealth if you're
Roll
just ambushing them.
Oh, okay then.
But it's difficulty 6 since you do have obfuscate and it's very early in the night and it's not completely crappy part of town. And the violence seems to have quieted down after the terrorist attack on the police station.
Sweet.
Okay, that is enough to find 2 victims for each of you, so you can take up to 3 and still leave them able to walk off. If badly
I'll
fucked
do
up.
that. I'll take 3 from each.
I am at 10th generation, so I only take 1.5 from each of them.
Okay. Now, Aaron, we know that you have a flaw which we have happily ignored for far too long.
Yes.
So I'm planning to fuck you with it. Describe to me, how do you wish to go about hunting?
I pick out targets in like further away from everyone else. In like and like possibly scare them into alleys and then then bite them.
You want to scare them
Well, hold on
into
for that.
alleys.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a manipulation intimidation at well,
Can I use do the same roll either way?
let me check.
It's either that or Dick stealth. I would be better off with Dick stealth.
And we'll call it a we're gonna make it a 2-part roll for you. Actually, finding people to intimidate into alleys, you can do that. Give me manipulation intimidation for that.
Oh yeah, we need to. Difficulty is
For this, 6. Okay, you find 3 people. And now, give me Dex Brawl at 8 to make sure that they are completely quiet while you feed on them due to your flaw. So that you don't get distracted.
shit.
Yeah, I don't think that's enough for 3 victims. Give me perception alertness.
I have my aspects on, so
Do you?
yes.
Then roll with
That's why I'm-
self-control. Because blood is the best drug ever for vampires. You are used to drinking, so we'll make it a difficulty 6. Okay, you're able to maintain control of your senses. Good job. Okay, then you may roll
And
at you may roll at something like 3 as you're feeding on the last guy.
Perception darkness.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay,
notice everything.
you hear a car pull up around the corner.
Have I fed on everyone yet?
You're feeding on the last person. You realize that you weren't exactly perfect at keeping him quiet. Some noise might have gotten out. What do?
It does only take like a few seconds to take like two blood points from each.
Yep.
So
Well, it depends on how quickly you go. You can take a few seconds to enjoy yourself, after all. Poor evidence clerk, he was too young to die.
So I'll be at like 11 blood points because I heal point a boost
Sure.
because I get 2 from each. So
Yeah, you have managed to feed from all 3 victims. It's just that at this point it sounds like people are getting out of the car.
I rush off. Well, not rush off. I hide elsewhere.
Okay, I've placed you on the random map. And let me just put down the cops that managed to rush off when Val managed to wipe his character. Some of them anyway. We'll call it 3.
Let's check. What does Vicissitude 5 allow me to do again?
You can turn yourself into a pool of blood.
Yes, at will.
Let me just pull that up. I want to read the exact description as well. I'm pretty sure it didn't cost anything, but I want to see how long it takes.
This might take 2 turns. I'm not really sure.
Or 3. Let's see. A vampire with this power can physically transform all or part of her body into sentient vitae. This blood is in all respects identical to the vampire's normal vitae. She can use it to nourish herself or others, create ghouls, or establish blood bonds. Holy crap, you can sacrifice your legs to, to stop. Okay,
Yes.
each leg can turn into 2 blood points worth of vitae, as can the torso, each arm, the head, and the abdomen. Or sorry, no. As can the torso, each arm, the head, and the abdomen convert to 1 point. Blah, 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 blah. So you can only be burned and exposed to the sun. The vampire may use a long drip up walls and flow through the narrowest cracks as though she were in tenebrous form. Mental disciplines may be used, provided no eye contact or vocal utterance is necessary, although the vampire can perceive her surroundings just fine. But the perceptions are always centered on the largest pool of blood. If a vampire in this form washes over a mortal or animal, the mortal must make a courage roll difficulty 8 or fly into a panic. So do you want to scare the cop shitless?
Not yet. I'm trying to hide right now.
Okay, there's a drain of some kind like here. You could make your way there and just sploosh.
Can I like? Is there like a, thing from like where the water goes from the roof down?
Like a water spout? I guess, sure, there's a few. One here, another one like here for this building.
Can I use it to go up to the roof without being spotted?
Yes, but it will take a while. Like a minute or 2.
Sure.
Okay.
To that.
Aaron rushes over to the water spout, splooshes into blood form, and just starts making his way slowly up as he hears the cops outside looking for him.
A sucking sound is heard
Just hope nobody flushes up above, right? Oh wait, that's the wrong
Yeah.
sort of pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you make it to the roof. What do?
Yay. I reform on the roof. Well, actually, can while in blood form, can I like peer over the thing, over the roof? As
You
in,
can.
Like, become like, be like across this side of the roof where I'm at
Sure.
as blood. Like peer down there.
You can. You see the cops. One of them is looking up at you. What the actual fuck?
Slither away from from that.
Guys!
Lol. 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 I slither down the wall.
Okay, you're next to the cop car now.
That's so funny.
Dude.
Do I know? Can I go inside the cop car?
Sure.
It does say the
You're in the car.
smallest cracks.
You can
So,
reform
are the keys
on the
inside?
driver's seat. The keys are still there.
Can I reform here and drive away with all my blood?
Roll
Just
Dex
one.
drive at 6 as you race away.
Yes. What do I have in drive? I have one in drive.
I'm just expecting this botch.
Nope.
Yay.
You see the cops rushing out behind you, but you are too far away for them to really take a shot at that point. You are safe. You have a car. What do?
I just ditched the car and just run off. When I'm far enough away that they won't be able to just run after me.
Okay.
You're not gonna.
I think that you
You're not
should
gonna
take the keys.
Yes, I'll take the keys as well and just throw them in a drain somewhere.
You fucking asshole. Sure you do that.
Actually, I throw the car key down a drain. The rest of the keys I'll keep.
There's doesn't seem to be like some. They're like police station keys. You recognize them. They don't seem particularly valuable. Stuff like, you know, that you would actually have seen the other cops have and use.
Yeah, but I won't be I already have like an SMG back at base. Like I could take like ammo from the car, but like. Now I just ditch the key and leave the car there. Leave the car with the guns there.
Yeah. In terms
'Cause I
of
don't want to piss
armaments,
them off.
you have 3 assault rifles with the cops on top of the stuff, like just in your little sewer tank of a base. And the cops have 4 shotguns and 4 large SMGs. That's what they were actually scavenged and came back with. So you are well armed. You're not, loaded for a small army, but for the people you do have, you're pretty well armed. And I'm gonna split the video here.